Roses, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get Fortnite Season 4 Chapter 2 on iMac. So as you guys know, people with Macs and iMacs aren't able to upgrade to Season 4 Chapter 2 because of something, I don't know what, but they aren't able to. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So basically all we're going to be doing is getting Windows on our iMac. So it's like having a Windows PC but on an iMac, if that makes sense. So this won't affect your iMac at all. Don't worry about it. Your iMac will run perfectly fine. It won't give you a virus, and you can always switch from iMac to Windows, so you don't have to worry about like losing your iMac or whatever. I don't know how to say it. But anyways, as you can see, I'm on iMac and I have Fortnite Season 4 Chapter 2. The whole thing, it runs perfectly fine. It's not glitching at all, not like, even a little bit. So here it is, and I'm on iMac, and I have Windows on iMac. So yeah, let's get right into the video. And make sure you guys subscribe. Guys, so it turns out I am going to be recording on my phone because it's way easier. So the next step is you want to go to a link in the description that I gave you guys. It's a link to the Microsoft page. And this is just like the Microsoft thing that you need to get to get Windows on your iMac. So what you want to do is click Windows, and then click Confirm. And then choose your language. I'm going to choose English because I speak English. And then you click Confirm. Okay, so now you're going to choose if your iMac is a 32-bit or a 64-bit. So I'm pretty sure that 2012 and below is a 32-bit and 64-bit is like higher than 2012. So if your iMac is like a later version, then you should probably do the 32-bit. If it's a newer version, you should do the 64-bit. So then you just click which one you want. And then it'll start downloading down here. So I already have it. So I'm not going to download it again. But when you're done, you just want to open it, and that's all you have to do. Just open it. Okay, so for the next step, you're going to have to go search Bootcamp in your settings. And now I'm going to show a clip from a YouTuber that will show you what you need to do in Bootcamp. And don't worry, it's super duper easy. It's like extremely easy. It's not going to affect your iMac at all. So yeah, I'm going to show you the clip. And make sure you subscribe to this guy because this is where I'm getting the clip from. So let's play that clip.
Of course, we're going to need to use the software to install Windows on our Mac. So as you know, we have the ISO file right here. I'm going to put it in the desktop, so it is right there. But this is Windows. We need to get a software to install it. And what software we're going to use? We're actually going to use Bootcamp. So I'm going to explain why I chose to use Bootcamp. I think this is the best software right now to install Windows on your Mac because of performance. Okay, if you use a virtual machine like VirtualBox or Parallels or anything like that, it is actually gonna run Windows on top of your Mac. So we're gonna have both operating systems working at the same time, and that makes both systems very, very slow. Okay, I have methods here on my channel showing how to use with Bootcamp, but if you want to game, if you want to use heavy software, a specific software for Windows, I recommend that you use Bootcamp because you're gonna have much more performance with Bootcamp. Okay, so just use Bootcamp, trust me. All right, so without further ado, let's begin. So go ahead and continue. And now we're gonna choose the partition. Okay, so how many gigs you want to have your Mac OS or your Windows to share. So for example, right here on this example, it's very, very small letters. So, but as you can see, Bootcamp is suggesting that I get 92 gigs for my Mac OS, 29 for my Windows, and then 10 gigs free. I like that suggestion, but of course I can click here and I can readjust, but I'm gonna keep with that.
On this part, is it recording? Okay guys, so on this part, make sure you choose 200 gigabytes or 300 gigabytes because you need at least 190 or more gigabytes to get Fortnite. So make sure you choose more than 190 gigabytes. I chose 300 just to be safe, so yeah.
And then it is asking me to select the ISO image, the file, Windows itself that we have just downloaded, right? So click on choose, and then as you know, it is on my desktop. So I'm just gonna click desktop and then tap on it and then open, and then it's right there. Okay, so then go ahead and install. And then as you guys can see, it is downloading Windows support software, and so you get remaining download time. It's still calculating, so it's gonna show me in a second. Now Bootcamp is telling me I'm not connected to a power source, but I got like over 90% of battery and my Mac is new, so I'm saying continue on battery power. Okay, keep in mind you should have internet connection. Okay, it's important that you are connected to internet because, for example, it is downloading Windows support right now, so we need internet connection to do that. So now let's wait. I'll be back when it's done. Now it's saying partitioning disk. Okay, so now let's wait. As I said, this is a step-by-step tutorial guide, so then I'm gonna show you every single step of the operation of installing Windows 10 on your Mac. Okay, so I'm gonna go through all those steps, and of course I'm gonna be cutting because there's no point you waiting while like progress bars and load bars and things like that. Okay, so leave the computer as it is. It's doing its thing. If you see the battery is running low, connect to the power source because you need the computer to be on all the time. Don't let it restart or turn off because you will have problems. Okay, so now let's wait for the next step. Next step is saying copying Windows files. Again, let's keep waiting. Saving Windows files, and then now it is saying that it is saving Windows support software. Let's keep waiting. It's almost at the end now. Just be a little patient. And after that, a pop-up will come up saying that Boot Camp System wants to make changes. So then, like, you can use password right here and type it, or you can like put your fingerprint on Touch ID if your computer is compatible. If not, just type your password normally. And then, as you guys are seeing.
Alright guys, so now I'm going to play the next clip. So after you're done with boot camp and your computer restarts, it'll show you like what you need to do next. So if you don't know how to set up a Windows computer, it's super easy. And I'm going to show you that clip real quick.
Starting your Mac. Okay, so we're just closing out everything. As you know, every time you want to use Boot Camp, it actually logs off of Mac and then logs into Windows. Okay, so that's the process. That's how it does. It logs off and then it logs on. So as you guys can see, it just logged off of Mac and now it's logging into Windows. You can't have both operating systems at the same time. No, it turns off one and then turns on the other. So you gotta have that in mind. But as I said, this will guarantee you a lot more performance. Okay, this is much better for you. Trust me, it's much better to run every single operating system like independently, okay, and individually instead of having them both at the same time. Okay, now it is the Windows setup, and then I'm gonna go through that very quickly as I did as well with the installation. Okay, so just let's go ahead and get started. So language, English, time and currency, format, that's all done. So hit next. Okay, right here, next. And then here, the activate Windows. A lot of people get confused here. They think you need to get a key or a serial key or something like that, a product key. You don't. All you have to do is to click here. It's very hidden. I don't have a product key, so click here. If tap doesn't work, just click, okay, with the mouse. Okay, sometimes with the trackpad. Sometimes tapping doesn't work, you have to actually force and click. Alright, now you choose the option, so you can choose Windows 10 Home or Pro or whatever you want to go. I'm gonna go with Windows 10 Pro and then hit next. Mouse is very sensitive, the trackpad is very sensitive here on Windows. I can change that later in settings. So I accept the terms, next. And now it is installing Windows itself, so it's gonna copy Windows files, getting files ready, install features, install updates, and finish up. Okay, this is gonna take a few minutes maybe, so I'm gonna cut that until that's done, until it's on finishing up. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, it has finished, and now it is saying that Windows needs to restart, so it's gonna automatically do that. So as you can see, it is normally restarting. You have to keep in mind that you don't need to press anything right here, so just let it do its thing. Okay, you don't need to press anything, please don't restart the computer, don't turn off the computer, don't do anything. Just let Windows do its thing and let Windows automatically install their operating system here on your Mac with Boot Camp. Okay, when that's done, I'll be back. And after it restarts, of course, you have to manually input some information as well, of course. So region where you are, so United States, for example, and then a few more things about keyboard and other things. So US keyboard, no skip. I'm gonna do this as fast as I can, but of course showing you everything. So connect your network. Let's connect to my router here in the studio. So connect. Put the passcode, just a second. Okay, now we're connected, so hit next. And then just a moment, and then it has more important setup to do. As you know, setting up Windows is a lot more complicated than setting up your Mac. But if you need Windows, so you gotta put up with that, right? Now we need to select if it's for personal use or organization. I'm gonna say personal, of course. It's much easier. So next, and then we're gonna sign in with Microsoft. I don't have it, so I'm gonna say offline account. I truly don't have a Microsoft account, sorry. And then it's gonna sign in to and then I'm gonna say limited experience, so without Microsoft apps and services. Okay, who's going to use this computer? I'm gonna put my name, of course, so I'm just gonna put here Daniel. Sorry for my iPhone in front of the screen. Hit next, and then super memorable password. Let's do this, and then confirm it, of course. And then security questions. You gotta be patient, right? So I'm gonna do that and I'll be back in a second. So then again, it's saying just a moment, and I don't want to do that. No. So get help from digital assistant. That's Cortana. I'm gonna have Cortana because why not? Maybe there's some content here. Now we have choose privacy settings, and there's quite a lot of privacy settings here. I'm gonna leave it as it is, okay, just to make it quicker. So accept, and then let's see what Windows throws at us next. Apparently nothing. So hi. It's gonna say it's setting up some things, getting ready and all. So again, we have to be patient. It says it may take several minutes, so I trust Windows when it says it's taking a lot of time. So let's wait. And we're done. Yeah. So the first thing you see is Microsoft Edge. Okay, you can say get started here, and then that's their browser. Okay, that's Windows browser. As you know, you can close that. I don't need that right now. And then it's actually saying that welcome to Bootcamp installer, and we actually need to go through that last single step in order for Bootcamp to install all the drivers and servers and things like that, just to make it updated. Okay, so click next, accept, and then install, and then it's gonna do that automatically. Okay, as I said, this is important to install all drivers and everything that Windows needs to run properly. Okay, so we have that loading part as well. Don't skip that, and wait a second and I'll be back again. It is done, so now we can finish, and it is automatically gonna restart. Okay, because now it's done. Now it has actually installed everything. So after it restarts, we're actually gonna get Windows perfect, full Windows ready for us to use, and as I said, with perfect performance. And there you have it. It's restarted, so we can actually put my passcode, and then Windows is saying welcome, and it should open in a second. As you guys can see, perfect. So I like Bootcamp, first of all, because it looks very.
Alright, so when you're all done getting Windows on your iMac, now it's time for the fun part. So now you want to go to here, your search browser on your Windows, and, oops, I'm in Discord. So now you're going to go to Epic Games. I'm pretty sure you guys know what to do now. So you just go to Epic Games, and you just download Epic Games. You know, just download Epic Games onto the Windows browser, and once you're done downloading it, you can launch it. And then once you launch Epic Games, you just go to Fortnite, and you install it. And when you install it, you'll be on Season 4, and Season 4, Chapter 2. Alright, so that's all you gotta do. It's as easy as that. So now I'm gonna show you what to do when you wanna go back to your iMac. So you're just gonna click right here, and you're gonna click this right here. You're gonna right click it, and then you're gonna push restart back in Macos. Or if you don't see that, you can go here, click here, and oh wait, not there, go here, click there, and click restart. And when you're restarting, hold down your option key right there, and then it'll show you do you want to go to macOS or Windows, and you just click Mac. And same thing when you're in macOS. It's as easy as that. So make sure you guys subscribe and leave a like and comment down below what should I do next. Bye.